Oh hi! Thanks for watching my video. I've been making a few videos about mods lately, mainly because I play with mods in The Sims 4 all the time. I actually don't think I could play the game without mods. So I thought I'd make a little series highlighting 10 mods that follow a certain theme for your convenience. I've already made a couple of videos highlighting 10 mods that are great for adding chaos, 10 mods that are more focused on business and making money, and today we are talking about 10 mods that are great for parenting. This list is in no particular order, and if you like the look of any of the mods I've mentioned, I'll leave a link to them in the video description so that you can get your hands on them too. So, let's get into it. Number 1, Better Babies. This is a fairly small mod that gives parent Sims a few new interactions and mood buffs for parenting babies and toddlers. With it, they can discuss specific aspects of becoming a parent with other Sims, like debating the best diaper brand, talk about returning to work, and discuss the baby's first Christmas if you're in the winter season, and much more. It also adds mood buffs to pretty much every interaction with the baby, and a few more social interactions and mood buffs for toddlers too. Number 2, the Preteen mod. Do your Sims wish that their little angels could stay a bit little for a while longer before they become puberty-ridden, grumpy, ungrateful teenagers? If the answer to that question is yes, then this might be the mod for you. As the name suggests, this mod introduces an entirely new life stage, that life stage of course being preteens. With this mod installed, your child's Sims will age up into preteens rather than straight into teenagers. Preteens look different to teens. They are shorter, they have a smaller frame, and generally a bit more baby-faced than teens are. Instead of going to high school, preteens will attend middle school, and they'll have a few new interactions, like apply lotion and deodorant, and they can develop crushes. If you're more into family gameplay, this mod is definitely a must-have. Number 3, Parent-Child Relationship. This is a great mod to have if you like to play through family drama. It's a mod that is packed full of social interactions and mood buffs. It seems to be more aimed at families where the parents have split up. I say this because a lot of the interactions are based on having a new step-parent. I played with a family where the dad had moved out after splitting up with the mum, and the mum had a new boyfriend, and this mod really amped up the drama. And I felt like it captured some of the realistic emotions involved in a situation like that. The kids were able to ask questions about their mum's new partner. They could say negative things, they could say positive things, all with specific mood buffs relating to their interaction. Siblings also have their own interactions with each other too, so they can ask each other what they think of their new step-parent. And they can say things like, "At least we have each other." And the parents also have some interactions they can use on other Sims that aren't just their children, like they can talk about their situation to a close friend. Overall, it's just a really nice mod to use, and it's so handy for family gameplay, especially if you want to recreate some of the reality of how a lot of families are. Number 4, Mean Teens. Another mod that feeds into the family drama. I personally find this mod to be utterly hilarious. You can basically turn your Sims teenagers into little horrors. They can insult their parents, talk about how everything is so unfair. There are a few positive interactions, but the majority are, as the name suggests, focused on mean interactions. The interactions from parents to their teens is also equally quite enjoyable. Parents can insult the way their teen dresses, disapprove of their friends, try and find out what college they are going to, what their future plans are, and they can even give punishments, like no parties or no more pocket money. There are loads and loads of interactions available between teenagers and their parents, and with pretty much every one, there is also a unique mood buff. Number 5, Cherished Moments. As the name suggests, this mod gives your Sim more unique experiences when it comes to pregnancy and parenthood. These are actually 3 separate mods that belong to the same creator. but they complement each other pretty well, so I grouped them together. Not only do you get many mood buffs throughout the pregnancy and raising babies to children, your Sims will also have new social interactions that will only be available when it makes sense to do so. For example, a pregnant Sim can complain to others about morning sickness, but they can only do that if they have the morning sickness mood buff active. That's actually one of the things I really like about this mod. Not all of the cards are laid out from the get-go. You kind of unlock interactions by just playing the game and waiting for mood buffs to come up. And there are also mood buffs that appear as a result of an interaction as well, so it's a good mix of both. Number 6. Private School and Summer Camp. These are actually two separate mods, but they're made by the same creator and they go together well, so I figured I'd chuck them in together. So the Private School mod allows your teen or pre-teen Sims to use the computer to apply for one of the 5 new private schools. Getting into one of the schools is actually a bit of a process. They'll need to write a personal statement, go for a tour of the school, and wait to hear whether they've been accepted. Acceptance into a private school depends on your Sim's current school grade, so my Sim that had a D grade didn't make the cut. The schools included in the mod are still rabbit holes, but unlike the school in base game, students get the whole of summer off. Summer vacation, I suppose, which is where the Summer Camp mod comes in very handy. So when your kids are off school for the summer, you can sign them up for Summer Camp. They can either go for a full week, or they can attend daily and still come home in the evenings. It adds a little twist to the existing schooling system, so why not give it a try? Number 7. Family Therapy. This mod, as you can probably tell, is more focused on the therapy side of things. So there are loads of social interactions and mood buffs for Sims that are all related to talking about their problems and understanding each other. But then there's also an entire therapy system introduced. Sims can use their phone to attend initial counselling, and once they sign up for therapy, they'll be able to choose which route they want to go down. You can attend therapy as a single Sim, couples therapy, or you can go to a support group. There are a few reasons why your Sim might need to attend these sessions, but they will only be available to Sims if the session is applicable to them. For example, a Sim who has a good relationship with their spouse will not be able to attend a session that focuses on repairing spousal relationships. You can even request an at-home therapy session where a therapist will come to your Sim's house for a session. Number 8. Memorable events. Celebrate every milestone in your Sim's life with the Memorable Events mod. It's pretty simple really. With this mod you can throw a huge range of events to celebrate every milestone in your Sim's life. Any excuse to throw a party. You can start an event to introduce your new partner to your family. You can throw a meet the baby event. You can throw a moving out party. There are loads of event types to choose from. Number 9. MC Command Center. This is a whopper of a mod that most PC players have probably already heard of. It gives you control over so many things in the game, but it gets a spot on this list because there are a few things you can do with it that you might not have known about. Not unless you've seen all of my videos anyway. For example, you know how when a neglected child is taken away, they essentially cease to exist? You can still see them in the family tree, but once they're gone, there isn't any way I know of in the game that you can get them back, not even with a teleporter. Well, the useful thing about this mod is that you can modify the game settings using the computer, and you can make it so that all children that have been taken away can actually be adopted by another family after they've been taken. Another useful function is that you can also adjust the settings so that when a Sim dies, all of their money will go to their family members, acting as an inheritance system. So if a parent dies, their money will go to their children, which is very handy if you have family members living on different lots. And one final thing to note that comes in handy with MC Command Center is that you can also allow more than the maximum 8 family members in a household, making it possible to have as many children as you like. And finally, number 10, Woohoo Wellness and Pregnancy Overhaul. So I thought I'd end this with another huge mod. This mod is essentially an overhaul for all things pregnancy and all things parenting. The mod itself is split into 10 modules, each module offering new gameplay features for specific aspects of Woohoo, pregnancy and parenting. You can completely customise pregnancy settings and will have loads of interactions, mood buffs and rabbit holes for your pregnant sim, all depending on how they feel about being pregnant. So for example, a sim that is happy to be pregnant will have positive choices, like plan the baby's room, whereas sims with a negative feeling towards pregnancy will have an option like seek counselling. There is just far too much in this mod to cover it all, but the modules for this mod include paternity testing, Woohoo diseases, adoption, surrogacy, teen pregnancy, divorce and co-parenting, and that's just to name a few. If you're a family gameplay simmer and you haven't tried this mod yet, you should give it a go. It's a total game changer. So there are 10 mods that really help enhance the parenting gameplay in The Sims 4. Have you tried these already? Which mod is your favourite? I'd love to know in the comments. But for now, that's it from me. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe, you know I love it when you do that. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.